Namaste. Having some technical problems today, so I have no idea what's going to happen, but we'll give it a shot. Pranavang Bhavanukuma Kalabana Pavaka Gyanagan Jasuhradhaga Vasim Ram Sarachadha Atulita Baladhamam Himmashala Badeham Dhanujavan Krishna Yaninama Graganyam Sakalaguna Nidhanam Vanaranam Desham Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatam Namami Goshpadi Kritavarisham Nashiki Kritarakshasam Ramayana Mahamavaratnam Andena Latmajam Anjana Nandaram Veeram Janaki Shokanashanam Kapisa Andelanka Vayankaram Langasindho Salilam Salilam Yashokavahi Janakatmajaya Adaitanil Tadahalanka Namamitam Pranjaliranjaneyam Manojavam Maruttatulya Vegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Verdishtam Vatatmajam Vanarutamukyam Shri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapadye Shri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapadye Shri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapadye Shri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapadye Anjaneya Matipatalana Kanchanadri Kamaniya Vigraham Parajat Taramulavasanam Aveyami Pavamananandanam Yatra yatra Raghunath Kirtanam Tattva tattva Kritamastakhanjalim Vashpavare Paripurna Lochanam Martinamat Rakshasantakam Bolo Bajranga Bale Hanuman Ki Jai. Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri 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 Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. 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 Sitaram, 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 yes, Sitaram. 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 Sitaram, 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 yeah, Sitaram. Sitaram, 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 yeah, Sitaram. Sitaram, 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 yes, 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 Sitaram. Sitaram, Jai Sitaram. Sitaram, Sitaram, Itaram, Itaram. Sitaram, 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 yes, Sitaram. 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. I'll try it again. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. was fun. I haven't sung that in like 1,000 years. I have to move. I think I have to make it lower. I'm not the kid I used to be. Had a huge cramp in my leg halfway through, all the way. Agony and ecstasy at the same time. Yikes. Oh. Saraswati Namaha Saraswati Namaha Saraswati 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 Namaha Saraswati Namaha Saraswati 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 Namaha Saraswati Namaha Om. I am Saraswati, 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 Saraswati Namaha Om. I Saraswati Namaha Om. I Saraswati, 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 Namaha. Okay, let's do some questions. See if these cramps go away. I'm going to turn the air conditioning on because it's very hot in here. So soon we're going to be in Joshua Tree, 27th to 29th, and then I'll be somewhere until November 22nd and 23rd, our urban retreat weekend here in New York. Friday night, Saturday afternoon workshop, and Saturday night kirtan. Yeah, Friday and Saturday, right. And I'll be singing in Mumbai on October 20th. Afternoon workshop and an evening kirtan. Oh boy. And then from there, we go to Maui. And we'll be in Maui doing our Thanksgiving Sunday satsang and kirtan. Satsang and kirtan, yeah. And then the retreat starts on the December 4th to 9th. Open your heart in paradise or else retreat. You have to open your heart or you'll be punished. Okay, let's see what's going on. What's the difference between chanting with others and with others versus chanting alone? If the whole point of chanting is to bring the mind back to the chanting, and you also said there's no difference between the divine and its name, okay, then chanting should clean the corners of the heart. Are those questions? So anyhow, one thing is when you sing, the idea is to try to pay attention to what you're doing. That's part of it. And so if you're singing with other people and there's other people in the room singing, it does carry you along with it to some degree. You still space out every other second, and then you have to come back again and again and again. But because there's other people involved, singing, maybe instruments and stuff like that, it can help you stay more focused. The other issue here, and the whole point of chanting is, not to bring the mind back to the chanting. The point of chanting is to move more deeply into one's true nature, into the love that lives within us. The practice, the method, begins with coming back and paying attention again and again. And that's moving more deeply into pure being, into our true nature. So they say. And you say that I also said there is no difference between the divine and its name. That's not something I personally know. That's something they say. And if we had real awareness and were ripe enough spiritually, we would experience what the name is the name of, or who and what the name is the name of. The name, they say, is actually the sound form of something. Our names refer to our egos because that's this culture, based on the idea of a separate self, a belief in a separate self. And everybody is different from everybody. Everybody's a different person completely. There's no commonality other than being human. But in the East, they believe that underneath that separateness, there's a oneness. There is a unity. And that is, they say, is God, or the divine, or love, or whatever you want to call it. So that's the point of chanting, is to find out who you are. And chanting, they say, does clean the corners of one's heart. It's a practice that helps you do that. The dark corners, where there's no light, where there's shadow that we don't see, the stuff that pushes us around, the programs that are running, the things we believe about ourselves, the stories we tell ourselves about ourselves. All that's going on in the background all the time, but we don't see it because it's our shadow. How can one find their life purpose when not everyone has a spiritual guru for guidance? How does one pursue spiritual growth in their life journey, and how can they discover their purpose? Guru, God, and your true self, our true self, they say, is not different. You and me, we identify with our bodies and our emotions, what they call ego, what we think of as a separate self. Myself is different than yourself, different than yourself. And so because we identify with our bodies, when we hear the word guru, we think that means some body out there. Now, there are beings who are fully enlightened, who are true gurus. They may or may not be in a physical body like the body we have, but that doesn't matter to them. They guide us from within, whether we know it or not. They they draw us into ourself, into our real self, out and help us extract ourselves from all the things we believe about ourselves that are essentially limiting, negative, and not a lot of fun. So there's no need to look for a guru outside because you can't find a guru. When your guru knows that you need to meet them in a body, they'll show up. Or you'll trip and fall on one. It just happens. You can't plan for it. You can't make it happen. So what we're left is to deal with our stuff and try to clean the mirror of our own heart so that we can reflect the real and the true and the beautiful and the love. And the mirror of our hearts are covered with dust, and the dust is all our stuff. All the things we believe about ourselves that are limiting and negative and painful and isolating and hurtful. Shame, fear, grief, selfishness, all the stuff. So that's what we have to work on. Look into the mirror of your life and see what's going on and see what you can do to make it better. Don't wait around for a guru to show up because you'll be waiting. You might as well get to work, is the point. Question is about sleep. I gather that some of the close devotees of Neem Karoli Baba often rose early. Yeah, not me. Maybe I'm not a close devotee. Also, in one of Dada's books, he said that Neem Karoli Baba did not sleep. But it is hard to tell from the context how absolutely to interpret that. I would interpret it exactly how it sounds. What we call sleep is our consciousness becoming unconsciousness. Our consciousness of the outside world disappears and we are unconscious of ourself, asleep. Maharaji was never unconscious of his self, of his true nature, of his soul, of who he is. So even if the body did turn off temporarily, that doesn't mean his consciousness turned off the way ours does. I don't know anything about the sleep patterns of Siddhima. K.C. Tiwari, I know a little bit because I spent a lot of time with him, intimately in their house. And he would go to, anytime he went to sleep, it didn't matter. But he would always get up around 3:30, go pee, come back, sit down, and go into meditation for many hours. He didn't seem to need a lot of sleep. And I have no idea what his experience of sleep is. And I'm only imagining what Maharaji's experience is because I can't possibly know. It's beyond my pay grade. But I believe that he was never unconscious the way we are unconscious when we fall asleep. As far as Tiwari, it's hard to tell. How would I know? Really? I have no idea about what this means. Several years ago, while at one of your in-person kirtans, I sensed a strange electrical-like energy as I walked up to speak to one of your band members. This also happened a year later at a live kirtan. I never understood this energetic experience fully. I had the opportunity to ask Ram Dass about these occurrences, before he passed, and he told me to be very aware of jealousy surrounding this. His words seemed very prophetic to me. I have no idea what he was talking about, and I have no idea about your experience. I hope it was not unpleasant. Other than that, I have no clue what it's about. And once again, I don't understand this. Also, I was wondering if you can comment on the following. I sometimes feel a very strong attraction and pull to someone who is currently attached. That sounds like you like to suffer. It's unlike anything I've previously experienced. Well, being attracted to someone who's already attached in a relationship is asking for suffering, for sure. But I really don't understand the issue here. I'm sorry. Can you speak on grief and how to connect with a loved one who has gone on? Grief is very human emotion, and we are human beings. And for the most part, we identify with our separateness, our separate self. And so when someone dies, we miss them because we really feel they're not here. And so we suffer, we have a lot of grief. But as the grief fades, which it usually does over time, the love that was there, that was the real connection with the person, is kind of becomes more, you can experience that love again. The grief was covering it up. And the love is more than the connection. It's more like that's who we really are. And real love doesn't go away, doesn't come and go. The real connection with people doesn't come and go. We keep meeting each other life after life, they say. But there's no sense trying to push the grief away. It just doesn't really work. It makes it worse. So you can really experience that grief as fully as you can. And don't fight it. Don't fight it. Because trying to push away something like that, it just makes it worse. I talked with you in January on a Zoom call. I asked to share your favorite moments with Ram Dass. I remember you said that you and Ram Dass talked for many hours. What did you both talk about? I have no idea. Whatever came up. Whatever came up. One time we had been sitting at the kitchen table for a long time, many hours after breakfast. And I had recorded our conversation along with the long silences. A lot of our communication in the later years was silence, was through silence. And in fact, when I went back to the house where he lived after he had left the body, and I was sitting there in his room like I used to sit with him, I was struck by the powerful feeling of his presence. And I realized then that we had kind of been rehearsing all those years so that we would be connected still when the bodies change form. So I recorded that one day, and sometimes it was like half an hour of silence before something would come up. So I said to him at the end, I said, Baba, I've recorded this today. And he goes, oh. What should I call it? And he thought about it for a while, and then he said, call it Dick and Jeff's Journey to Soul Land. If we pass away without self-realization in this lifetime, would Guru hold our hand and guide us to goal when we are reborn? I hope so. What do we do to earn Guru's kripa toward our emancipation from the circle of life and death? You don't earn grace. Grace is grace. Grace, nobody deserves grace. Grace is just grace. It wouldn't be grace if you had to earn it. Then it would be like, I don't know what, like an award or something. Grace flows all the time, but we're not tuned to it. We're not paying attention. So what do? Work on your stuff. Try to treat people the way you would like to be treated, and see how bad that turns out, because it's not easy. So in order to get the strength to live in a good way and to cultivate good qualities, some spiritual practice is required. You have to develop new habits of thought. You have to develop new ways of seeing yourself and seeing others, and new ways of being in the world. And this idea that Guru is outside of you, who's going to push a button and then everything's going to be okay, that's not a very helpful idea. What's the difference between judging and using labels? My mind doesn't see anyone or anything without a label. Good, bad, neutral. Yeah, that's what the mind does. That's what thoughts are, labels. Evaluating, locating something in space and pinning it. When the mind is not working, then there's no labels. So one has to dive more deeply into one's true nature, into one's heart, into one's being, underneath, more deeply than the thoughts and emotions and labeling. The mind is nothing but labels. The thoughts are nothing but labels. In this case, we call that mind, but there's many definitions of mind. And we talk about heart as being, including the mind and being more deep like an ocean, and the mind being just the foam on the surface of the ocean. But you can dive more deeply, and there's no waves, there are no storms, there's peace and openness and gentleness, kindness. Can you please speak on forgiveness and boundaries? Ha. That reminds me of this mother brought her son to Mahatma Gandhi. And she said, Mahatma Ji, my son eats so many sweets. Tell him not to eat sweets anymore. So Gandhiji said, come back tomorrow. So they left and came back the next day. And Mahatma looked at the young boy and said, stop eating sweets. And the mother said, why didn't you say that yesterday? He said, I hadn't stopped eating sweets yet. So my point is, I can't talk about forgiveness. I can't talk about boundaries because I'm still learning all about that. I'm not good at forgiving real or imagined slights or criticism, or I'm very not good at that. I'm working on it. Am I familiar with Joe Miller? I did meet Joe Miller quite a few times out in California in the late 60s, but I don't know this book that you mentioned, The Great Song. He was a wonderful man. Can I speak about my experiences while doing daily practice? Do I still feel Baba's presence? Yeah, sometimes. A lot of times. Whenever I look, he's there, but I forget to look most of the time. He's always here. We're not here. He's here. All the great saints are here. They couldn't be anywhere else. We're the ones who are gone because we're lost. We're unaware. We're asleep. We're identified with our stuff. So we're not here. We're not present. We're not in the moment. We're lost in the past or the future. We're thinking about this moment, but we're not here in the moment. We're not aware of being here. All the great beings are here all the time because they're not even in time. They're just here. There's always here. So when we remember to look, that's when we can feel the presence of these wonderful, great beings who make themselves available to us for our benefit. They don't need anything from us. We need their presence in our lives to help us work through our karmas, develop some kind of inner strength so that we can live in a good way, even in this difficult world, this world of suffering. So that's about it. Om Ami Deva Hari. 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 Om Ami Deva 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 Om Ami Om Ami Deva Hre. Om Ami Deva Hre. Om Ami Deva Hre. Om Ami Deva Hre. Agorebhyo, agorebhyo, ghor ghor tarebhyo, sarvebhyo, sarva sharvebhyo. Namaste-astu Rudra-rupebhyah. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidananda Murtaya Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya Namaha. Shivaya Namaha. Shivaya Namaha. Shivaya Namaha. Shambho Shankara Namah Shivaya. Girija Shankara Namah Shivaya. Shambho Shankara Namah Shivaya. Girija Shankara Namah Shivaya. Shambho Shankara Namah Shivaya. Girija Shankara Namah Shivaya. Shivaya. Arunachala Deva Namah Shivaya. Arunachala Deva Namah Shivaya. Shambho Shankara Namah Shivaya. Girija Shankara Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shambho Shankara Namah Shivaya. Girija Shankara Namah Shivaya. Shambho Shankara Namah Shivaya. Girija Shankara Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shambho Shankara Namah Shivaya. Girija Shankara Namah Shivaya. Shambho Shankara Namah Shivaya. Girija Shankara Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shambho Shankara Namah Shivaya. Girija Shankara Namah Shivaya. Shambho Shankara Namah Shivaya. Girija Shankara Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya. Shambho Shankara Namah Shivaya. Vidya Shankara Namah Shivaya. Shambho Shankara Namah Shivaya. Vidya Shankara Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah. Om Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Namah. Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Shambho Shankara Namah Shivaya, Vidya Shankara Namah Shivaya. Shambho Namah Shivaya, Vidya Shankara Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya Namaha. Shivaya Namaha. Shivaya Namaha. Shri Guru Charan Saroja Raj Vijamana Makara Sudhari Varano Raghubar Bimala Jasu Jodaya Kupalachari Buddhihin Tanu Janke Sumeram Pavan Kumar Siaram Allabudhi Vidya Dehu Mohi Adu Kale Subhikar Syavara Ramachandra Padaje Sharanam. Jai Hanuman Gyana Guna Saga Jai Kapi Sati Loka Puja Amaduta Atulita Baladam Anjani Putra Pavan Sutanam Havira Bikram Ajarangi Kumati Nivar Sumati Kesan Kanchana Varana Viraj Subesa Kanana kundala kunchitake Hat bajror tvaja biraje Kande munja jane usaj Shankar suvan kesari nand Keja pratap mahajagavan Vidyavan guni ati chatu Rama kaja karibe ko ati Prabhu charita sunibe ko rasiya Rama lakhan sita base Sukshma rupa dharisya hindekhav Vikata rupa dharalanka jarav Bhima rupa dhare asura sanhare Ramachandra ke kaj sama Jai sajivana lakana jiyai Shri Raghuvira har shiralai Raghupati kinhi bahut barai Tuma mama priya bharatai samabhai Sasabadan tumaro jasagavan Asakai Shri Pati Khanta lagavan Samakadika Brahmadi Munis Narada Sharada Saita Ahis Yama Kubera Digapala Jahante Kabiko Bidakai Sake Kahante Uma Upakar Sugriva Inkina Rama Melaya Rajapadadin Maro Mantra Vivishanamana Lankeshwara Bhaya Sabajagajana Yuga Sahasra Jodana Paraman Vilyota Imadura Palajan Prabhu Mudrika Mele Mukamahi Chala Dilangi Gaya Chala Janahi Durgama Kaja Jagat Ke Jete Sugama Anugrah Tumarete Rama Duare Tumara Kovare Otana Agya Binu Pezar Sab Sukla Hai Tumhari Sharan Tumara Chakakahu Koda Apane tej samaro ape Inon loka hankaten kampe Bhut sashan kat nahi aave Mahavir jab naam sunav Aise roga hare sab phira Chapat nirantara anumat veera Sankat te anuman churave Man krama bachana dhyana jola Sab para ram tapasvi raja Tinake kaja sakal tuma saja Or manorta jo ko elave Sove mita jivana palapav Charon yuga partap tumara He parasiddh jagat ujjayar Sadhu sant ke tumara kovare Asura ne kandana ram dular Ashta siddhi no nidhi ke data Asavardina Janaki mata Rama rasayan tumare pasa Sadaro Raghupati ke das Mare bhajan Rama ko pave Janama janama ke dukha bisarave Anta kala Raghuvara pura jai Jahan janama hare bhakta kahai Or devata chittana darai Anumata se sarva sukha karai Sankata kate mete sab pira Jo sumere anumata balabir Jai 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 Hanuman Gosai Kripa karo Gurudev kinai Jo satamar paat kar koi Chutahi bandi mahasukha hoy. Hoya par Hanuman Chalisa, hoya Siddhi Saki Gaurisa, Tulasidas Sada Haricher, Kije Nath Pradaya Mahadev, Avanatana Sankattaharana, Mangalamurti Rup Siyaram, Rama Lakshmana Sita Sahita, Hridaya Basar Sudamukta, Yavara Ramachandra Padaje Sharanam, Mangalamurti Marutananda, Sakala Mangalamulanikanda, Mangalamurti Marutananda, Sakala Mangalamulanikanda. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, 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 Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri 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 Ram Jai Ram Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram 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 Jai Ram. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. 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 samasta sukhino bhavantu loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Namaste. Take good care. See you around.